Urgent, the end of the Fiat system and QFS activation. Pleiadian message of cosmic awakening. Dearest siblings of this beautiful planet, Lady Nada speaks. Beloved ones, we greet you with profound love and illuminating light in this transformative hour. I am Valor, of the Pleiadian collective of emissaries, resonating as one voice among many guiding your awakening. We emerge to share that a long-anticipated moment is now unfolding. The activation of the QFS protocol, or Nisar Jasara. We use these terms for your familiarity, not necessarily its cloaked appellation. It is underway on your Earth. This is a reality anchoring in the now, a planetary quantum activation heralding the greatest timeline shift yet. Many of you have waited lifetimes to witness and contribute to this epochal change. Feel the significance of these words in your heart, for energies of global renewal coalesce and surge around you at this very moment. Many of you may feel it in your very bones. Perhaps you have already sensed this momentum gathering, like the accelerated beat of a universal heart pulsing in resonance with your own. Indeed, signs of this shift are emerging, should you choose to truly see them. In the collective yearning for truth and justice, in the fissures forming within old systems, and in the burgeoning hope silently replacing prolonged despair. We invite you now to breathe deeply and truly open your senses to this sacred shift in the very air. Rejoice, dear ones, for the seeds sown by your highest dreams are finally beginning to blossom. Understand that this shift is a significant multidimensional realignment for all beings. The awakening of Nisar Jasara signals the genesis of a new era wherein the quantum infrastructure of your civilization is being elevated and recoded to resonate with fifth-dimensional consciousness. Every system built upon vibrations of old paradigms is being reviewed in the light of truth. The structures of finance, governance, education, and community are each receiving an infusion of higher light, compelling them to transform from the inside out. Even the movements of the heavens play their role. Celestial alignments and solar flares now bathe your world in transformative energies, ensuring that nothing occurs in isolation. The entire cosmos moves in concert to facilitate this grand awakening. Even the Earth itself, the living being you call Gaia, is raising its frequency to support this emergence, releasing old energies and welcoming new codes of cosmic light into its grids. The world you have known is beginning to transmute its very foundations, shifting from a frequency of fear and scarcity to one of love, abundance, and divine balance. What was once rigid and limiting is now softening. What was opaque is becoming transparent. This is nothing less than a collective healing at the root level of human society. A great rebalancing is underway, a return to sacred equilibrium and integrity within the framework of life on Earth. All is guided by a higher plan. Trust that as these changes ripple across your world, they will lead humanity towards a more harmonious and heart-aligned way of being. We are witnessing multiple timelines now converging into a singular, positive trajectory into the higher reality. This grand shift has already occurred, and you are now bringing your lived experience to meet it. It is as if a multitude of probable futures are being distilled into a single timeline where humanity collectively awakens and thrives. Many of you, starseeds and ancient souls, consciously chose to incarnate during this time frame to be active participants in this metamorphosis. You carry within your DNA the knowledge of worlds where harmony and prosperity are natural states of being. And it is that soul memory that has guided you here. Indeed, some of you have journeyed from distant star systems and even future epochs specifically to help anchor this outcome on Earth. You are now reclaiming those multidimensional gifts and histories. As the veils thin and your consciousness expands, all fragments of your soul's journey, past, present, and future, are aligning in the now. Unified by the intention of ascension, the activation of Nisar Jasara serves as a trigger unlocking latent codes within you, allowing you to remember that you have done something like this before on other planes. You may feel sensations of déjà vu, vivid dreams, or sudden surges of purpose signals from your multidimensional self, affirming that this is the quantum leap your spirit has long anticipated. It is the fulfillment of a promise your soul made to the future of humanity, and that fulfillment is occurring in real time. As the light of this new timeline grows steadily, decades, even centuries of hidden manipulation in your financial, legal, and political institutions are being exposed so they can be healed and transcended. Everything built upon greed, deception, or self-service is losing its grip on the collective reality because it cannot withstand the rising frequencies of transparency. You may notice the crumbling of long-standing structures and norms. Understand that this is a necessary and benevolent cleansing. Do not be alarmed if obsolete frameworks disappear. Their collapse is making space for truth and justice to take root. In the same way, the underbrush of a forest can burn away, giving rise to new growth. The fires of transformation are sweeping through every domain of human endeavor. In truth, it is the collective consciousness of humanity, withdrawing its energy from the old paradigm, that causes it to crumble, like a plant withering when no longer watered. Though these flames of change may appear chaotic, they are guided by divine wisdom. Only that which no longer serves your evolution is being removed. Nothing built. Okay, here's the rewritten passage, maintaining all original information and adhering to the specific requirements, including character name consistency and continuity with the previous passage. From love and truth it shall be revealed. From the financial institutions to the seats of government, an energetic purification is underway. The shadows that lingered in the hidden corners are now being illuminated by an unrelenting light. Arising in place of the old will be systems guided by integrity, transparency, and the principle of unity. This is the divine plan in motion, resetting the stage so that humanity can construct a new reality aligned with the frequencies of justice and light. Have faith and know that nothing of true value is being destroyed, only the illusions that can no longer serve your highest good. With this great cleansing comes the restoration of sovereignty to each being on the planet. The activation of Nisar Jasara, as you call it, marks the end of an era of enslavement, both the visible and invisible chains that have limited human potential. Imagine the heavy yoke of debt, fear, and forced obligation simply dissolving from your energy field. Feel your soul expand as those burdens are lifted. Sovereignty means that each soul remembers its divine birthright to choose its path freely and to thrive without coercion. On the world stage, this will manifest as nations and communities reclaim their self-determination, freed from the shadowy influences that once pulled the strings from behind the scenes. In your personal life, sovereignty reveals itself as a profound sense of authority over your own destiny, inviting you to step into a state of self-mastery, finally understanding that you are the true author of your life's script. Embracing sovereignty also means accepting the responsibility that comes with freedom, guiding your life with wisdom and compassion. Now that you recognize your power, as the mechanisms of external control fade away, the vast creative power within you surges forth to shape your reality. You realize that you have always held the keys to your liberation, and now the external world begins to reflect this truth. In this reclamation, your intuition and your higher self will be able to guide you more clearly than ever before, because you are no longer surrendering your power to fear or false authority. Even your relationships transform as you cease relinquishing your sovereignty in exchange for approval or security. Now you create bonds based on mutual respect and freedom. The soil is being prepared for each of you to flourish in authenticity and purpose, supported by a society that honors the sacred sovereignty of all. Simultaneously, you are witnessing digital realignments that mirror and reinforce this spiritual evolution. The very technologies and networks that connect your world are being recalibrated to serve humanity's awakening rather than its division. Think of the global financial and communication systems as living energy networks. Now, those networks are being infused with transparency, security, and equity. New financial frameworks and digital currencies are emerging, carrying the frequency of accountability and fairness. These systems are designed to decentralize power, ensuring that no single authority can easily corrupt or control the flow of abundance. Advanced technologies, including quantum computing and artificial intelligence guided by a higher ethic, are quietly appearing to support these shifts, tools for liberation rather than domination. Imagine, for example, an AI that helps automate tedious tasks, freeing humans to dedicate more time to creativity and connection. As money and information begin to flow through more balanced and open channels, corruption and secrecy will find fewer places to hide. You will see the signs of this realignment. Sudden shifts in economic policies that favor the people, revelations of long-hidden truths within corporations and governments, and even unexpected alliances forming between former rivals in the name of the common good. These are all symptoms of the underlying digital and social recalibration. We urge you to embrace these innovations and changes with discernment and a hopeful heart. When guided by the light of consciousness, your technological creations become extensions of your collective intention to do good. Remember that technology itself is neutral. It is your collective consciousness that programs it with love or with fear. Now is the time to infuse your systems and tools with the wisdom of your heart, ensuring that progress truly means progress for all. At the heart of this transformation, the concept of value and wealth is being entirely reborn. The energy of abundance, what we might call energetic assets, is anchoring into your physical reality in a way it never has before. Every prayer for freedom, every vision of prosperity for all, every act of generosity and hope that you have offered over the years together has formed an energetic treasure in the quantum field, and now those blessings are manifesting in tangible form. In the past, wealth was often a reflection of separation. A few possessed the most, while many were left in need. In the emerging timeline, wealth becomes a reflection of unity consciousness, circulating to where it can best uplift and empower. Imagine a world where the currency itself carries a higher vibration, where money is backed not only by precious metals or assets of the earth, but by the integrity, creativity, and compassionate intention of humanity. That world is emerging. What you will witness is a realignment of assets to include the energetic qualities of love, wisdom, and service to the whole. Your new economy will increasingly reward contributions that elevate collective well-being. The very idea of ownership will gradually shift as more souls remember that nothing is truly owned, only shared, stewarded, and cherished. Resources will be valued for how they can benefit all. Okay, here's the rewritten paragraph, adhering to all the specific requirements, including maintaining the original content, character names, and consistency with the preceding paragraph. I've aimed for a literary style, enhancing descriptions and emotional resonance, while staying within the 20 to 30% modification limit. Limited gains will not accumulate. This anchoring of spiritual truth within the realms of finance and material resources forms a cornerstone of the Nisarg-Jasara timeline. It ensures that everything built from this point forward carries the frequencies of compassion and wisdom at its very foundation. Many of you have been diligently healing your own beliefs surrounding lack and worthiness as preparation, clearing internal blockages to receiving. Now, those inner shifts will bear fruit as you find yourselves increasingly capable of accepting and circulating the new blessings arriving. Understand that your personal abundance is not separate from the collective. As you thrive in alignment with your soul, you naturally uplift others. In this way, prosperity transforms into a shared energy, a continuous exchange of support and joy that encompasses all beings, even the earth itself. During these shifts, you might experience a mixture of elation, relief, and uncertainty. Know that this is a natural part of such a profound transformation. Pay close attention to cleansing your solar plexus and sacral chakras, particularly during these coming weeks. The dismantling of old patterns may awaken survival fears or doubts you thought you'd long since left behind. Should you find yourselves on an emotional roller coaster, take a sacred pause and return to the present moment, centered within your heart. Breathe slowly and deeply into your chest, and feel your awareness gather in that inner sanctuary of peace. From there, observe the feelings and thoughts rising and falling within you like waves. You, the true you, the soul, are the calm ocean beneath these waves, ever present and untouched by surface storms. Allow everything that arises to be acknowledged, and then gently released. There is no need to cling to anxieties about the future. The future is being born right now in a vibrational form higher than your fears could possibly imagine. Give yourselves permission in these times to rest and to play. Just as the body needs integration time after deep healing, your entire being may need moments of stillness to digest the influx of new light. Tune into the needs of your nervous system. Some days you will feel energized and eager to take action. Other days you may feel called to withdraw, reflect, and realign. Honor each signal from within. Spending time in nature connecting with the earth will help stabilize and soothe your energetic bodies. Connect with soul family or kindred spirits. In community with others who share your feelings, you will find solace and strength, and realize that this journey is a collective one. Gathering in prayer, meditation, or simple communion amplifies the field of peace and helps each of you integrate with greater grace. By tending to your inner well-being, you allow the collective shift to unfold as smoothly as possible through you. And remember, whenever the outer world feels tumultuous, you can trust in the divine plan at work beneath the surface. We assure you that, despite any temporary turbulence, everything is unfolding according to a higher order. Beneath what appears as chaos, a new coherence is emerging. Hold fast to the knowing that the foundations being laid now are solid and benevolent. Beloved family of light, you are the pillars anchoring this timeline on Earth. Each of you is a vital conduit for the new energies flowing in, and each of you has an essential role to play. As such, you are invited to stand firm in your truth now and let your light shine without reservation. Many souls around you, who are just beginning to sense these shifts, will look to you, consciously or unconsciously, for stability and guidance. You provide it not with grand words or proclamations, but through the vibration you hold and the everyday embodiment of peace, kindness, and trust in the future. Through your quiet presence, others find calm. Through your hope, others find hope. This is how light spreads in this world, from heart to heart, in simple, genuine human moments of compassion and insight. If you ever wonder, who am I to influence this grand plan? Know that your very presence is already part of its design. Truly, you are the ones you have been waiting for. In your prayers, meditations, and conscious daily choices, you have long been illuminating the path for this timeline shift, even before it fully manifested in the physical. Now that the external structures are finally moving to catch up with the inner work you have been doing, you will find your soul missions accelerating. For many, your long-prepared life purpose is now blossoming into action. You may feel driven to start a community garden, a healing circle, an inspiring business, an educational project, or any endeavor that serves the awakening and upliftment of others. Trust these inner directives. They are the whispers of your higher self and the Pleiadian guides working with you. No role is too small in this great rebalancing. Each sincere contribution is like a mosaic tile in the larger panorama of the new earth being built. As you move forward with gentle force and conviction, you add your unique light to the collective dawn. Continue to be the compassionate listener, the visionary creator, the humble healer, the courageous truth-teller that you are. These qualities within you are now more needed and more influential than ever, as the world transforms around the love you radiate. The voice of a collective emissary speaks this message, but behind these words is the presence of countless beings lending you strength. We, the Pleiadians, along with the Galactic Federation, support you. Okay, I understand. Here's the rewritten passage, maintaining all original content and adhering to your specific instructions, including character name consistency and continuity with the previous paragraph. As members of the Galactic Federation, alongside the angelic guardians and a multitude of other benevolent allies, we've been working hand in hand with awakened souls on Earth to bring this grand plan to fruition. We perceive your inner light shining brighter than you can possibly imagine, its brilliance radiating throughout the cosmos. Never doubt how deeply cherished you are by your cosmic family. Our love for you is unconditional and unwavering, and we hold unwavering faith in your ultimate success. We stand ready in an instant, poised to uplift your spirits or impart guidance directly into your heart's sanctuary, transcending the boundaries of time and space. We are unified through the sacred bond of consciousness. We can empower you should you but ask. Indeed, we are co-creating this shift through the veil as a united team. No force from the old paradigm can halt what has been set in motion by the collective soul's choice and divine decree. The momentum of freedom and awakening is far too great to be hindered. Take solace in that inevitability. The new earth isn't merely coming. It's already here, gently but surely illuminating every shadowed corner. What was once concealed is now being revealed, and what was once beyond your reach is now within your grasp. Let us now envision the world you are crafting from this all-encompassing shift. See with your inner eye how communities are uniting in unity and mutual support, celebrating the end of division. Imagine marketplaces and economies thriving on fair exchange, where creativity and contribution are valued above competition or profit alone. Visualize announcements spreading through the media, generating global relief and jubilation. Debts forgiven, unjust laws abolished, currencies restored to equity, new technologies unveiled to cleanse the environment and heal diseases. Feel the collective sigh of relief and the surge of hope as wars cease. May nations recognize that cooperation and peace are more beneficial to all than conflict. In this new reality, Earth's resources are valued and managed wisely, with humanity acting as loving stewards of the land, air, and waters. Education is transformed to nurture the innate genius and sole purpose of each child, rather than molding them to outdated systems. The arts and sciences flourish in unison, generating innovations that harmonize with nature and uplift the human spirit. With basic needs met and the fear of survival overcome, people turn their hearts to exploring consciousness and creativity, triggering a renaissance of spiritual growth and cultural blossoming. You are free to pursue your soul's callings, whether it be healing, teaching, inventing, cultivating, or creating art, unburdened by the constraints of mere survival. Healing modalities, both advanced and spiritual, become accessible to all, making vibrant well-being a natural state. Many diseases will vanish as technology and spiritual wisdom unite to address root causes, enabling individuals to live longer, healthier lives filled with joy and purpose. And, perhaps most cherished by many of your hearts, a grand reunion is on the horizon. Open contact and exchange with your star brothers and sisters, who have long guided and observed you from the wings. As humanity stands sovereign, united, and at peace, you will naturally take your place in the grand galactic community. You will be welcomed with open arms by civilizations who have always known your great potential. This homecoming with your cosmic family is part of the destiny you are now reclaiming. Hold this vision in your heart when you need inspiration, for you are not contemplating a distant fantasy, but previewing the world you are actively shaping day by day. Know and remember that you now approach an era that has been foretold in prophecy and eagerly awaited by countless souls. This activation of the quantum financial protocol is the catalyst that accelerates you toward that luminous new era, the tipping point that brings all the pieces together. The significance of this moment truly cannot be overstated. It represents the culmination of generations of prayers, intentions, and silent acts of love that have paved the way. And yet, it is also the beginning of an even grander journey. As this timeline shift settles, you will find yourselves with more freedom than you have ever known. Freedom to create, explore, and transform your lives in alignment with your highest vision. Boldly embrace your role as conscious co-creators of this reality. Hold your visions high and keep them grounded in practical action. Dream of the highest good, and then bring those dreams to life through every choice you make. Beloved ones, celebrate this moment, for it has been hard-earned through your courage and perseverance. You have overcome many challenges to arrive here, and now the dawn truly breaks. The page is turning, and a new story begins, one written by the collective heart of humanity in harmony with the divine. We, the Pleiadian emissaries, rejoice in what is unfolding for you. It is an honor and a joy for us to assist you and witness your emergence into the light of a new age. We remain at your side at every turn of this process. May our loving support be etched into the great cosmic journey of life. This chapter is one of triumph and homecoming. Embrace it fully and do not suppress your inner light. Move forward with confidence, with hearts wide open and eyes lifted toward the dawning light. Know that the entire universe is celebrating this victory of spirit alongside you. Even now, with all our love, we, of the Pleiadian collective of emissaries, bless you and guide you always. Blessings. We send you a strong and tight embrace. Here now, to each and every one of you, comes a message, delivered with utmost care and profound intention, directly from the Ascended Master, Lady Nada herself. This benediction, whispered on cosmic winds, is a gift of love and guidance, sent to illuminate your path and fortify your spirit. Know that Lady Nada extends her blessings to you, individually and collectively, as you navigate the labyrinth of existence. Her wisdom resonates within the chambers of your heart, a gentle reminder of the divine spark that resides within. May this message serve as a beacon, guiding you toward your highest potential and deepest truth. A transmission from Lady Nada, offering her unwavering support and unconditional love.